In today's video, we are going to be looking at how we can improve the audio quality through my webcam. Now, at the moment, this is being recorded for both audio and video through my Brio 4K webcam, and it looks okay, but it sounds a bit distant and a bit tinny and a bit rubbish. So the nice people at Tonor have sent me this TC30 microphone, which I'll be able to plug into my computer and use for video chats and calls. Now, it's freaking me out filming here when I should be filming behind me, so let's switch over to the table and get things a bit more back to normal. Well, that is much better. I like being back here where I belong, at this table. So yeah, the nice people at Tonor have sent me this TC30 microphone, and I thought what we'd do before we set it up on the computer and try and improve the webcam audio, I'd just get it out of the box and we'd take a little look at it. So yeah, let's do that. Crack it open. Okay, so we've got the instruction manual and a 2-year warranty card. So yeah, that just shows you set up on a PC and a Mac. And then here is the microphone itself. Now it comes with a stand, which I think is quite handy. Oh, okay, there we go. Let's take it out of the stand. So there's not much to it. There's the grill at the top, grill around the sides. It's finished in black and grey. It's got the Tonor logo on. I'm not sure how I feel about that fish. That's a bit daft coming from someone called Hakes. And at the bottom we've got a USB-C connector. And this is the stand that it comes with. So the microphone fits in this sort of rubber bandy system here and goes through, and then you can split the legs open, steady, and adjust the angle. That's good, that's fine. And then we have a little pop shield, and one assumes that it just slides in. Very nice, very simple setup. You know, it would have been cool maybe if this had a case, so if you were sort of out and about with your laptop and doing video calls, you could improve the audio. I think this retails around about the £40 mark, so you know, it's absolutely fine for this price point. Let's move the box out of the way, and there we have a USB-C cable. Let's have a little look to see how long this is, because obviously sometimes people's computers are a little bit away from where they would have a microphone. I would say that's probably between 1.5 to 2 meters, so not that bad at all really. And yeah, we've got a USB-A connection on one side and a USB-C connection on the other. Yeah, there we go. That's actually a sort of nice looking setup. I mean, it's not gonna win any design awards or set the world on fire, but for the price it is, I think it's actually pretty reasonable. And it looks nice, so if you had that at the bottom, you know, in the shot of your call, then you'd look relatively professional. I'm pleasantly surprised. Now, I guess what we need to do now is get it plugged into the computer and set up, and then we can sort of play about and compare how it sounds compared to the inbuilt microphone on my webcam. And hopefully it should bring us a better audio quality for our video calls and chats. We'll see. Okay, so we're back at my desk and I've plugged in the Tonor TC30 microphone. It is literally plug and play. You plug it in and then it appears on your list of audio devices. So what I've done is I've pulled it into OBS and added it as an audio source, and I can then switch between talking to you via the inbuilt webcam microphone and the Tonor TC30, and we can just see how they sound. Now obviously I'm not going to know how they sound until I listen back to the result, so I'm doing this very much blind. So I just thought what I'd do as I'm talking to you is switch back and forth between the two microphones and indicate on the screen which microphone you're hearing things through. So this is probably best listened to through some headphones maybe, just to give you a clearer idea. Now, something I have noticed straight away is the TC30 microphone just comes up as a mono audio source, which is fine. It just seems to have one microphone in it, and that works okay. Now, I'm not having the microphone right up in my grill. It's just down here in front of me, and it seems like quite a natural position. So although I'm looking at the camera and talking to you, I think the sound should be picked up by the microphone quite well, but obviously we don't know yet. So there is a clear advantage in using a microphone like this because it is here where my voice is coming from, rather than over there in the webcam where there could be other room sounds. Now you might think, why are you comparing your webcam microphone with this microphone? Well, I do have very expensive Rode microphones which I could compare it with, but I think the thing is, it's not a fair comparison. The Rode setup that I've got cost hundreds of pounds. This costs a lot less than that. So, you know, I'm trying to compare apples with apples. And also, if you're using a webcam on a laptop or something, then you'll probably find that the microphone within that laptop is a bit rubbish. And having something like this that you can just pop out, plug in and use straight away is quite handy, especially if you're working at a table downstairs or something like that, or where you're not normally working. So this is a nice sort of portable setup that you can pop up anywhere rather than having to worry about getting an audio interface and phantom power and all that stuff. This is literally plug and play, and makes it as easy as possible. So yeah, you would have heard the audio switching between the two sources, and I wouldn't. I'm just literally sat here talking to you. So I think what I'm going to do now is play back what I've heard and then see how it sounds. And we'll finish up on the table over there. So yeah, let's go back to the table and come to some conclusions. Well, there you go. This little Tonor TC30 is actually quite good. I don't know how you felt about the audio comparisons, but there was definitely a clearer sound through the Tonor. Obviously, there was less sort of background noise and you felt a lot closer to my voice. Now, obviously, that's largely because I was closer to that microphone. But yes, it sounded good. It didn't sound perfect because I did notice it felt like it was clipping a little bit at times. But this is a £42 microphone. It's actually around about £38 at the moment on amazon.co.uk. But it does improve the audio quality, definitely, without question. So it's not studio quality, of course it's not, because you wouldn't get that for this price. But despite that, it is still actually very good. And if you're just doing Zoom calls and maybe sort of like the odd video chat or maybe a bit of podcasting, this is an excellent starting point. It really is. It's a nice compact package that will instantly give you better sound over your inbuilt microphone in the webcam. And you've got to remember that that Brio webcam is still quite expensive. It's a 4K camera and I think it's around about £200 mark. So you'd think for that you'd actually get some decent microphone, but it's not that great. It looks good, but it doesn't sound all that good. And this little cheap guy certainly gives the sound quality to match that picture quality. So yeah, if you're looking for something in this price range, then I definitely recommend this Tonor TC30. Well, that seems like a great place to finish this video. Thank you so much to all of those who have joined my channel. I really do appreciate it. Big love to you all, especially David. Thank you, David. And also to those of you who have purchased merch. I've sold over 50 pieces of merch now, which is fantastic. So thank you so much for that. If you want to buy some merch, then the link's there. Or if you want to buy me a coffee, then the link's there. Anyway, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. But for now, it's game over.